Greetings to all melanated people around the world. It's really a joy. It's a blessing reaching out to you, being out here in nature on this day, this bright sunshiny day, being next to the river. It's so peaceful, it's so good when you can be out here in nature, especially if you can just isolate yourself and find time to meditate and to think about creating your reality consciously, because you understand energy, vibration and frequency, and every river always flows into the sea, and there are 3 stages of the river, which is the youthful stage of the river, and then you have like the second stage of the river, which is like the middle age stage of the river, and then you have the old age stage of the river where it flows into the sea, and the sea represents eternity. That's why I did a video called From a River Experience to Your Sea and Knowledge, I think. Okay, I think that's the name of it. From a River Experience to Your Sea and Knowledge. Such is life. So even our life is mapped out for us right in nature. That's the reason why we have to align ourselves with nature if we want to be in the right frequency and vibration, aligning ourselves with the right energy, because all is energy and vibration. Thus the reason why as sun people we have to learn to be the light of the world and let our light shine, that the men all around will behold our wisdom and say, truly, these are the chosen people of God. Truly, these are the people of the light, people of the sun. That's why I want to speak to you concerning wireless electricity. And I would have heard many speak about Nikola Tesla and how we speak about wireless electricity, but I'm speaking about a different wireless electricity today. Now, it wasn't until I literally awake within myself like a fiery being and heard the mighty rushing wind and exit my skull and became invisible and discover the secret portal and did a lecture called The Secret Vagina and understand the true virgin birth and understand that we were enslaved spiritually and also enslaved financially or economically. It wasn't until I had that experience that I know all these things. And when I had that experience, when I came out of my skull and became invisible and my body disappeared, then I know what is real and what is illusion. Then I understand the empty tomb, and that being that came out of my skull, which I came out in another form, became like a great magnet. And that's how I understand that everything comes from thought to manifestation. It's like an atom. And I understand our thoughts are like electrical sparks. It's like electrical energy that going forth and bring everything together and manifest itself and make it a hard and objective fact. Just like our bodies, it is cells upon cells, and cells become tissues and so on, and then organs and so on become a living organism and so on. You can see the pattern right there. And so I recognize and realize that we are walking energy beings. That's the reason why I'm out here bare feet. I'm always connected. And there must be a divine connection, man and nature, to discover that man and God are one. and that you are the creator because you are electrical and magnetic being, and you can attract whatever you want to attract to yourself. That's the reason why they tell you about the law of attraction. But to come to understand the law of attraction, you have to come to understand your true redemption. Knowing who you are, why you are here, knowing that you're the people of nature, you're the people of the sun, and you're the closest people to the sun, and you need to align yourself to nature and not get stuck in concrete jungle with a concrete mentality, chasing just after money. When you find your true being or your true identity, money will become your slave and money will follow you instead. So if you follow after wisdom, money will follow after you, because you will come to understand that you are an electrical being. So the greatest wireless electricity is finding your true identity, is knowing your true divinity, and understanding that everything is energy. And when you understand that, death will no longer be your enemy, then religion will no longer control you from knowing your true identity. Then you won't get frightened or being afraid by the preachers and their fear mongering and the politicians and the propaganda news, because you will come to realize that you are a walking lighthouse. That's the reason why you've been admonished to be the light of the world, and let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, that they may listen to you and be admonished and be instructed, that they will see and know your wisdom and understand the mystery of Solomon. The soul is speaking about energy, sun energy, and understand that the greatest mystery upon the face of this earth can never be known intellectually. It must be experienced. And when you experience the greatest mystery, you would know it is the S-U-N arising in a S-O-N. Then you go understand the mystery of all humanity. And that without the sun, the S-U-N, there is no life. And without your own human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. But you have to discover the lighthouse in you, that God is light, and that you are God, having a human experience, and that you must never believe in a power outside of yourself. That's the reason why, my brother, my sister, my teaching is this, that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. The Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. So my black brothers and sisters, it's time for us as a people to wake up and stop ourselves so tied down in idolatry by believing in a God outside of ourselves. And I'm speaking to those who believe in Jesus Christ as a person 2,000 years ago, and those who believe in Christianity and all the other religions that are out there to give you false identity. I don't care which religion it is. Every religion is to indoctrinate you, so you will not learn how to use the creative power in you consciously, and that so that you can live happy, because you know who you are upon the face of this earth. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say to you, the greatest wireless electricity is finding your true identity, and to know that you are electrical, magnetic being, and you can attract whatever you want to attract in your life if you will understand the laws of thoughts and energy, and you will direct your thoughts positively in the right direction by aligning yourself with nature because nature teaches you how to discover that you are the creator. So that being said, my brothers and sisters, as usual, I want to give you the sign of the eye, the one eye, which tells you in Matthew 6:22, if the eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. So you be the light of the world and let your light shine for all to see. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, before I end here, I want to encourage you to support all of my ebooks. Even if you have already buy ebooks before, you can share with someone else, because we need to get this message to as much black people as possible, for them to put what I'm saying to work in their life and prove for themselves that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, and that they will have found the creator to be their own human imagination, which is the creator in man. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.